What is up, YouTube? Those are again something beyond different. No cigar, no pipe, just different. This encouragement video came from my girlfriend, Pinkie Pie 193. If you haven't yet, go check her channel out. She does candy reviews, soda reviews, movie reviews, everything think of, she does review on. So go check her channel out. This video, I seen her video. I'm not gonna say what the video was, but she's basically talking about how she grew up and how she was from kindergarten to now, or elementary school until now. And I figure, she's brave enough to do it. I should be brave enough to do it as well. This video is not gonna be entitled Story Time. It's actually gonna be called What Are True Friends and Do I Have Any True Friends? That's the name of the video. And let me start from the beginning by saying I really don't have any friends myself. Being 23 years old, I really don't have any friends. I maybe have 4 honest, true, good friends. And I'm not gonna give their names out out of respect for them. And let me just say that it was, growing up for me, it was hard to make friends. It was real hard due to the fact that for the first 7 years of my life, I was in and out the hospital. I was in and out of Children's Hospital Los Angeles, literally living across the street in the Ronald McDonald House. That was my home for 7 years. The first 7 years of my life, that was my home away from home. So, that's how I grew up. I had cancer growing up. I had a brain tumor. I have a scar on my chest from, I don't know if you guys can see it, probably not, from when I went through chemo from the cancer, from the tumor. So it was real hard for me to make true friends. So I was always in at the hospital and everything else. And one time I had to go to school with an IV in my hand. I stayed indoors. I never went outside. Just stayed indoors and did that, and people didn't want to talk to me because they was afraid I was actually real sick. But little did they know I was actually real sick. I had grown with cancer. Who won't be sick with cancer? So I was actually real sick. So that night, when I was done with school, I had to go straight to the hospital. And again, a week in the hospital, in at the hospital, and from the cancer and tumor and everything else. So I stayed at, like I said, Ronald McDonald House for a good while. And with that, I never had a chance to do anything. I couldn't play sports, couldn't join any after school activities because of that. And it sucked because me missing cool things at school, it sucked. One time I was in elementary school, I want to say maybe third or fourth grade, I don't quite remember, I want to say 4th. At the school I was going to, they had a Radio Disney there. And they actually had celebrities that was there taking pictures, signing autographs, and they were there a few times. I want to say maybe 3 or 4 times they were there, and I missed it. As a little kid, knowing one of your favorite radio stations at school and you missed it, it breaks your heart because, I was in a hospital. IV in my chest because that's where they had a little port, they called it. That's where it was at, so it sucked. It really, really sucked growing up like that. And what people don't see, is the pain that I went through because of that. It sucked. What parent wants their child and talk about that? It's tough for me, tough for my mom, tough for my dad. I just can't explain it. Sometimes, I don't know if you guys noticed during my video, I'm like, I'll make weird faces because sometimes I can literally taste the medicine that they gave me. All my girlfriend noticed, but sometimes I'd be like that. My girlfriend, I don't think she notices it, but I can literally feel the IV still. The little tube that's from the IV. I can literally still feel it on me. I can literally still taste the medicine they gave me. Because from my tumor and my cancer, and I've been cancer free since I was 7 years old, 8 years old. Yeah, 7 years old. I've been cancer free since I was 7 years old. And I stopped chemo around the same time. 7, 8 years old, I stopped chemo. And I can still taste it. I'm 23. I could literally still taste that medicine they gave me. I could feel the IV on me still. Because, growing up with it, it sucks. And and that's what I went through with the tumor too. And with the tumor, excuse me. That's another thing. That's another reason why I couldn't really do anything. Couldn't join sports because of the tumor. Because the doctor told me if I could hit hard enough, I could eventually die or have a seizure. So I didn't want to take that chance in doing that. So that's another reason why I never had a chance to join sports or anything. But, this is concerned my tumor too, me getting hit in the head. When I was in the 4th grade, I had third grade. I had a teacher by the name of Mrs. Ginger Curry, and going off subject just a little bit, she put me down to the bone. She told me I will never amount to nothing. I'm worthless. I'm nothing. I will never accomplish anything in my life. I'll be some broke Mexican living on the streets. And that hurt, so I put my head down and started crying. She literally took the table out from under me and had me hit my head on the floor. And a bunch of other kids laughing at me, and she knew about my tumor. She knew about what I was going through. She knew everything, and she just did that to me. So it was tough, and me with the tumor, it also impaired my vision. That's why I wear glasses 24/7. I literally am going blind from my left eye. Even with the tumor gone, I'm still going blind. Don't know why, but I'm still going blind. And it was hard to make friends because of that. They always say, hey, let's do this, let's do that. I'm like, hey, I can't do it. I get hurt. And they all just laugh at me and walk away. Literally, too, because of me with everything, tumor and cancer, I was had to shave my head bald because I was losing my hair, and I'll even be made fun of. So it was like close to impossible to make a friend in elementary school because of this reason. I don't care now because I'm older and I'm learning to deal with it if I have no friends at all. Because to me now, friends are like a headache. Friends will always come and go. If a so-called friend chooses to stop talking to me, I let them go. But okay, you won't talk to me no more? Okay, then fine. I won't talk to you no more either. That's how it's been. Because like I said, four or five honest true friends I have today, I could live with 5 friends. I don't need a whole bunch. I could live with 5 friends. But growing up, like I said, it was hard for me to make a friend. Because they didn't see what I'm going through. They didn't feel my pain. They didn't experience what I went through. All they saw me, bald-headed and sick, they laugh at me, make fun of me, call me names, and excuse me. Like I said, for me it was hard. It was hard, but the way I see it, I'm alive, I'm well, beat my tumor, beat my cancer, beat everything about it. So in the end, I feel like I won something. I won a battle and I did. I damn sure won the war. I say all the time, it's gonna take more than cancer to bring me down. But yeah. So I guess that's it. What to talk about? If you have any questions about what I just talked about, my tumor, my cancer, my teacher that did that hit me in the head, not hit me in the head, but maybe hit my head on the floor. If any questions, whatever about this video, leave it in the comments below, and the next video I will be happy to answer some questions. But yeah, until then, you guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.